last time we took this guys. Today, about today. So, the plan for... Adjust my mic a little bit. The plan going out from here, we said something last time, which was... I would say a character I want to go for, and Kama and Crumb would tell me where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from the fact that Kama actually won't be here for the next couple of videos / this session because they're busy today. I thought it would actually be more fun if through context clues given to me by various NPCs, I actually tried to find people.
Cool. Would you like to remind you of what those context clues are?
I remember a couple of them, and that's what I'm going to go off of. So off the top of my head, there is a cult at a tower. There is an old man with a mustache who is definitely going to be Cyan, who went to Miranda, I believe is the name of the town. Starts with an M, that's all I remember about it.
Yes.
It starts with an M and looks like Marimba. In Ozer, the rich boy town.
That's Jador.
Jador, the mansion of
the
Ozer.
Ozer is the guy who owns the mansion in Jador.
There is a suspicious painting that I need to inspect twice of the Emperor. And also in Jador, there seems to be a small girl who is being commissioned, which is Shirley Realm. Also, the painting I have to inspect twice had to do with my friend with a bandana, so that is Shirley Locke. That's... Coliseum, Ichigeki, but we don't have the Ichigeki, and the Coliseum isn't working right now, so...
Yep. In addition, you were told by Duncan's wife that Duncan is alive somewhere north of Narsh.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that too.
Now, the only hint I'm going to give that's not even related to people, just go back and check where Sid is.
Okay. The other thing that you and Kama both told me, mainly because you were both sure I was going to figure this out, and you wanted me to not waste my time, I cannot go get Gao right now. Because in order to get Gao, I need a party of 3, and currently I cannot have a party of 3, because you need over the limit.
You either need to skip Sabin at the very beginning of the World of Ruin, and then you can get Gao, and then go get Sabin, which is, needless. Or you need to go get somebody else. Now that you've talked to Sid, why don't you go check that beach?
Okay.
Say hi to your bird friend.
I know what they were going for, and I'm going to guess this one is the one that starts with a P.
Yeah.
But that's not even how you fucking spell Quetzalcoatl.
Don't worry about it. It used to be Palador.
Yeah, okay, this is Palador. So I'm going to actually... Let's see what they got on this.
Edgar can equip that, actually.
Yeah, can't Edgar and Sabin both use it, though?
No, the one that Edgar and Sabin can both use is Golem.
Okay. Who else is, I think
Mog is the other one who can use it.
Is it? Alright. Yeah, and I had Edgar and Mog in the same party once, so that's where that came from. Alright, yeah.
So, brand new bird.
Let's slap Quetzalcoatl on Ooh!
Oh yeah. Quetzali knows some stuff.
He knows the good shit. Also, why was she in her casting animation for that? It was a little weird.
Oh, sometimes when you pick up Magicite, when you just have it and you haven't moved, the person who picks it up stays in their casting animation.
Alright. Actually, I don't know if I can do it yet, but I know a thing about this island through Record Keeper. Am I capable of doing said thing?
I don't think so.
No?
I wouldn't worry about it yet.
But
Go
what
get some
if?
people.
What if? What if I threw myself off the cliff?
Oh, I don't think you can do that now.
I'm actually above your your volume up a little bit. I was futzing with everybody's volume a lot yesterday. I'll make you just a little louder. There we go. It's really hard to audio balance when there's like 4 people talking. Yeah, it's a good point. The jump boys are the ones that use the spear boys. Use Palador. I was actually thinking that maybe down the line I might revisit this game with Brave New World.
Give it a shot.
So you know what I'm talking about when I'm discussing the thing that you can do on this island, right?
I'm talking about perhaps getting some sort of Magicite.
Maybe working towards a Magicite, something that might have a certain number of steps to it.
Okay.
Am I capable of doing that on this island right now?
I don't think this is actually where it is.
Okay. Just Record Keeper puts it here for some reason.
Might be. I don't know.
I should just say, isn't the Black Dragon here?
No.
Is there a dragon here?
There is not a dragon here.
Okay,
There's
Record
one
Keeper...
in Brave New World, though.
Oh, Record Keeper puts a dragon there for some reason. They make the deserted island a dungeon, and that is the boss of the dungeon.
The Black Dragon is actually in the end of the game.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
In Brave New World, I believe he is there, though. Anyway, so yeah, you need to go to either Miranda, or go maybe find Duncan North O'Narsh, or go to Jador. You have a lot of options.
No, I feel like actually following up on Realm.
Yeah.
So,
then that would be to check out Jador, which is on the left-hand side of the map.
That was my second question, is where the fuck is Jador? I can never remember this shit.
So, yeah, that bottom left continent structure thing, it's right above the little tiny connection between the two large island masses. So you're right above Zozo at the top, so you need to go down a little bit, and that's where Jador is.
Now I remember.
So for those trickling in who are curious about the Colosseum last time, we are actually going to be doing Colosseum on its own special little thing, because Newbie figured out how to get access to it. He just has to switch out of the...
Real quick, I just got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay. Newbie has to switch out of the ROM that he's on back to a normal one that doesn't have the music patch in order to access the Colosseum. It doesn't take too long, but it's kind of bulky, so it's better just to have that be its own little thing. So we'll do a bunch of stuff leading up to that, and we'll have its own special little video, which is Colosseum-based stuff. So hopefully that is going to be how that works out. And Newbie's still kind of, looking around to see where he can figure out where people are. He already knows where 4 or 5 people are. He just doesn't know where everybody is.
Whew, sorry about that.
No problem. So for everybody here, Newbie, where do you think everyone... Let's just go down the list of where do you think everyone is. Where do you think Strago is?
No clue.
Okay, where do you think... You kind of know where Realm is, right? She's in...
Sorry, these things hit like a truck.
Yeah, oh yeah, everything here hits really, really hard. Okay, Realm, you kind of have an idea. Where is Terra?
We know, she's in Mobiz.
Oh, okay.
We did that already. We did the first part of that, I guess.
Yeah.
I would think she didn't just, like, get up and leave the kids.
No, that would be really bad.
Oh, my boy!
Oh, okay, yes. For people who are curious about it in the chat, for some weird reason, on the 480 version of this stream, there's some weird lines that are showing up. If you switch up to 720, it'll be okay. I don't know why it's doing that.
I actually have no idea why that's happening.
Yeah. Is this a special ROM hack of FF6? So The only difference between this version and the FF6 version on the Game Boy Advance is that this version has the original music to it. So it's got all the new stuff, but also keeping the thing that made it good, which was music.
Alright, so after that grueling walk to Jador from our thing and this, which I'm sure is doing a real good job for the bitrate on the stream.
Is there a reason you're not fixing the antidote thing?
Because there's an N right here.
Oh, okay.
And because, dude, Record Keeper, I kind of know what's coming. I'm going to try to be at full health.
Okay. What's coming, newbie?
I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, Death Gaze. I know Death Gaze. Death Gaze is a boss in the overworld. You just have a random chance to encounter him while you're flying.
Correct.
And as that man said, the whole gimmick with Death Gaze is it runs away after a little bit, but it will never regain health. So eventually, you will kill Death Gaze.
These guys might have better gear in the shop, by the way.
Ooh.
Because it's the world of ruin.
New treasure. Ooh, yeah, actually. Didn't you say there was a way to see the stats on something before buying it?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But I do know that black garbs and black cows are excellent, as are circlets.
Alright. One of those. Only one of these, apparently, because Setzer doesn't want any.
Yeah, I definitely recommend getting a black cow and a black garb for your monk, so he doesn't explode.
And Edgar has the crown right now, so he's fine.
Yeah, but a circlet might be better for Celeste.
Yep.
I don't know. I forget.
I already grabbed one. Ooh. I mean, it's pretty... The cow's pretty good defense for Sabin, but he loses attack and speed and all that from the Tiger Mask.
It might be better to keep the Tiger Mask then. It's not that big of a boost.
And Power Sash. Alright, Power Sash is like 16 more defenses and 10 more
yeah,
magic
that I
defense.
would actually do. And also, you get a big speed boost, which is important.
Yeah, that, where was it? There it is, the Power Sash. It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
Circlet. It's the Mystery Veil, but better. And doesn't have magic defense.
Eh.
But better. Finally, they get an armor increase.
Can Celeste wear the white dress?
No. No, oh wait, yes, actually. But I use her as a melee so much too.
Yeah, I was just curious. Yeah, it's better for her to be durable at this point anyway.
King is good. Oh right, he has the Genji helm. I forget where I got that even.
You got the Genji helm in the crypt, or not the crypt, the tomb.
Where's the rest of the gear?
It's around.
Oh, weapon shop. Yeah, I want to check that out too. All numbers for Edgar, weapon-wise, will be skewed because he, of course, has the ultimate weapon equipped.
Yeah.
Alright, I can get a spare man-eater, partisan, crystal sword, sniper. I feel like I should get the partisan for Edgar. And would you say crystal sword or enhancer for Celis? Enhancer does give that magic up, right?
I'd give her the enhancer. It also gives her some magic resistance and such, so it's
Okay.
much better to have the enhancer on her. The only person who could really use a crystal sword is Edgar, but I don't think he needs it. If you want to get a partisan, that's not a terrible idea.
What's the difference between spears and swords?
Nothing really, just who can use them.
Sure. Yeah, it's a big boost compared to like the Stone Blade. I'd be interested seeing. Well, I can actually see it. The Crystal
just wanna
Sword
switch
is
over to
actually
it.
better than the Partisan.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a little bit better, but it's not too much better.
Yeah, the Partisan will be useful anyway, because if we want to swap in Mog, we can give him that.
Exactly.
Relic Shop doesn't matter. It's all just some more people.
I will mention that the auction shop is here, but there's nothing you have to get in it, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, we know Realm's here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the little girl on the left, I think, talks about her.
A rare sword for auction.
Yeah, that's something you'll have to deal with later. But you don't have the currency for it currently.
How much do you need?
A lot.
Alright.
So, remember in Final Fantasy IX they had an auction house as well?
Vaguely.
In order to get one of the better weapons for Rusty, Steiner and that, you had to buy the magic fingertip from them, and that was a very, very pricey thing. It's kind of like that. Ooh, spooky.
I was on this page about Zozo being a piece of shit. Alright, Emperor painting. There it is. And look at it twice.
Click.
The mountains form a star. Alright, there's our tip there.
This can actually be something that trips a lot of people up.
Oh, jeez!
By the way, watch out. Fortunately, these are flowers.
Yeah, they are. Hit your friends till they fall. Oh, that's right. Celis doesn't have fire.
Correct. I don't think any of your people have fire, actually. Save for Celis with Fire 1.
I want to say Setzer has fire 1 as well.
Might?
He's got bio, actually.
Yeah, he does. People asking in the chat, does that, if you have to switch ROMs, it's not that he's switching ROMs, he has to slightly edit it. So by doing so, he actually keeps his all the stuff on the actual game itself. He just has to switch back to using the normal music stuff. So he'll keep all the stuff.
I have a second ROM that is an unpatched version. And, give me a second on the side here. I'm gonna open up Streamlabs.
Yeah, you're just moving the save file.
Yeah, I'm moving the save from the unpatched ROM to from the patched ROM to the unpatched ROM. Is pretty much it. No big deal. Alright.
So since I see a couple people in here who I don't recognize the names instantly, this is mostly a blind run. Newbie doesn't really know anything about the world of Ruin and such. I do, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut about most of the stuff that's going on. And watch him work his way through it. And laugh really hard at times.
Oh, right, single target. I'm like, wait, what's my best single target on Sabin? Right, just fucking punch.
Seriously punching things, yeah. A lot of enemies in the World of Ruin are weak to fire. And since he's got 2 fire gloves on, he's going to deal a lot of damage.
All except for this fight. This fight isn't weak to fire.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying a lot in general.
I know, it's just funny that like you're like, a lot of enemies are. Not this one. Oops.
Well, heck, even though they're not weak to fire, he was still doing 2,000 damage by himself.
Yeah, and if he procs, he deals an extra 400.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. It didn't work because it was Misty with her water Pokemon.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, I found the entrance.
Edgar has already learned haste.
Yeah, it's a 20% growth rate. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Celis, I think that's the last thing for her.
Yeah, I don't think she can learn too much else right now.
Not actually. There's only two more that she can equip. Just a moment.
Yeah. Both will take a little bit of doing, actually.
Ugh.
And for people curious why we're talking about how Newbie doesn't have much access to fire and what have you, to make things a little bit more interesting, Newbie is just using the Brave New World Magicite list for the people, just so everyone can't have everything. It makes it a little bit more interesting this way. So this group, which could easily have access to tons of fire and lightning and ice magic, is mostly not really elemental based, actually.
Except for
Celeste
Celis,
has lightning and ice,
yeah.
but the other 3 don't have much in the way of elemental damage.
Exactly. Everybody having ultimates boring.
So yeah, since, as I mentioned, there are a lot of enemies in this game who are very weak to fire damage, this group actually doesn't have much in the way of fire, so sometimes that can be an issue.
Yep.
Until Newbie finds some people who can use fire.
Yep. It's actually made me resort to people's commands a lot more than you probably would in a normal game.
Which is good, because the commands are what make these guys special, so it should just be that you have 13 different people who can cast Ultima and commands. What are those? Those are stupid.
Now hold up, let me just leave the town. Say, okay, now we're good. Now we can descend into the basement.
Yeah. And you kind of sort of know what you're getting yourself into here because of Record Keeper, right, Nibby?
I extremely know what I'm getting into because of Record Keeper.
Okay. Just checking.
I don't know the mechanics of the boss in this, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's what the save is for.
Yeah.
Actually, is this even a dungeon?
Oh, it's a pretty big dungeon, actually.
Ooh. I'm gonna sit in this chair. It okay.
Yeah. When you were like, I'm just gonna go check it out, I'm like, okay, let's do this. Didn't think you were gonna do this at the start. That's the fun of it, though.
Oofa lady. Calm down a bit with that damage. So Setzer, well, actually everybody on this team, that is the one thing that has kept this this team kind of going, is that everybody's a healer.
Yep. That's actually really nice, is that you have anyone there can do things.
It's the only reason I was able to beat Dualhan. Well, just couldn't get the heal off fast enough for Edgar.
He's fine. See what I mean about those claws, though?
Yeah,
He
no.
tore her to pieces.
I mean, we saw that with Dualhan last time.
Yeah.
At what point, like during that fight, I'm like, you know what? I got this new claw that bumps his attack up to crazy levels, but it's actually better to just have the 2 fire claws on.
Actually, you might want to put one of those, that new claw back on for a little bit.
Okay.
Not everything in here is weak to fire.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
And it's actually a big boost to his attack.
And it gives him some strength and magic, actually.
Yeah, his claws are weird.
Alright. That was just a force encounter.
Yeah. You can skip that fight if you circle around where the point is, but it's fun just to see this stuff happen.
The weird spooky mansion. Ooh, there's a lot of enemies in these fights.
Oh, yeah. This place doesn't mess around. Kama had mentioned on the last stream that many of these dungeons are set to, like, you can do this as soon as you get out of, or you get access to the airship, so all the difficulties are about the same. This is one of the ones that's a little bit higher than most, but still very doable.
Good, I'm happy that at random, because I want Realm back, I chose hard mode.
You didn't choose the hardest one, because you could have just left this place and done another one, but you did pick one that's harder than others.
Christ, why do I need other members in this party at all?
Oh, with Sabin doing that?
A
I
Moogle
wasn't
suit.
kidding about a lot of these things in here being weak to fire.
A Moogle suit, huh?
Suits, I believe, can only be worn by Realm and her grandpa.
Yeah, weird that, right? That we would get
Yeah.
one now. She's not in the party.
Nope. Actually, when you get her in the party, you should put that Moogle suit on.
Sounds like a plan. Salmon say, it okay. I kill enemy myself. Wait, what? That was
What?
none. A noise happened.
Oh, okay.
Sounded like a door opening. Yep, it happened again. That's weird.
Oh yeah, those doors in front of you might be opening and closing.
I'm over here now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from the funhouse.
Yeah. Remember the floating island with all the things that took you different places and such?
Yeah. I can wait, doors. I got all day. Jesus. He's a man.
Yeah, those blade dancers are kind of mean. You almost got to focus them down right away.
Strongly agree. That mithril knife is super rough.
Yeah. Well, they are blade dancers, so they're just gonna huck daggers at you the whole time.
Their counter move is actually their least threatening thing.
Blood dance, it's just a really weak drain.
Meanwhile, they just huck a dagger at you for 6 goddamn hundred damage.
Daggers are thrown type, and thrown type ignore defenses. So they just do straight damage.
Of course they do. I got 2 super balls.
Super balls are actually kind of hysterical.
What is a super ball? It's
It's
a throw
a-
thing, right?
I think actually anyone can use it. It's just a usable item.
Super ball right there. Yeah. Bounces around the battlefield when thrown. Deals damage to all enemies. Wait, is this not a dungeon technically?
What do you mean?
I can't use the teleport stone.
There's a reason for that. You're technically inside of a town. You're not in a dungeon.
That's what I meant. It's technically not a dungeon.
Oh, by the way, just to help you conserve MP, it's actually more efficient to use Cura than Cura. If you're in your inventory.
I got the Lich King ring. Considering it's a ring, it's probably a relic.
Actually, I forget what that thing does.
Ring affected by curse beyond the grave makes the wearer undead.
Oh, yeah, it's that thing.
What?
Think of it as a cursed ring. It has some side benefits, but most of it is it just makes you undead.
Oh,
What's up?
Wow, these birds are really hard to hit. Bird's like an XCOM enemy. Is the cursed ring the thing that if you wear it for like 1,000 fights, it turns
No.
into something else?
Different cursed item.
Okay. Alright, so why aren't the doors opening anymore?
I think you need to leave the room and come back.
Yeah, as soon as they're actually triggered when you enter the room, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, no, fuck this. I'll use up some MP. Also, the funny thing is that you're like, well, if you use Cure, it's actually better. And it's like, well, actually, the people that I'm going to use the MP to heal on, except for that one time I used Celis, only have Cure.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just giving you a heads up that if you're using her, it's more efficient for her to use Cure.
Okay, so both of those doors don't go anywhere, actually.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. I can easily win this fight, unless I put in the wrong blitz command. Good time. Why does the one that does AoE have to have the most annoying input?
Remember that you can just double tap directions rather than doing the swing, so you can do forward, forward, down, down, back. And that'll work. You don't have to do the diagonals.
It feels like I'm cheating.
By doing that?
I'll try it, but does in fact feel like I am cheating.
Oh, okay. If you don't want to do that, that's fine.
It's the FF6 experience, where you fuck up blitzes for an hour. That door's just too high. Nobody can use that door. That chest is too... Oh, ghost house.
Spooky.
Did I get into this fight by walking onto this square? Or...
You got in the fight by walking underneath where the chest was.
Okay.
So to get to the chests, you have to do these fights.
Wow, so they actually have a weaker move. They're just deciding to kick my ass each time.
Yes. Yeah, they can either throw a regular dagger, which does about 550, or they can use a mithril dagger, which does about 660. So, have fun with that one.
I mean, does it really matter when they both do, like, 500 damage?
No, it's just annoying.
Ah, I see the rewards for this are, odd.
Yes.
Literally.
They're spooky.
How many chests we got here? I see 4, but then there's more spaces. Okay, whatever. Fight me. What do I plan on doing with the GBA bonus espers? I think our deliberation was anybody can use them and I can dole them out like I feel necessary.
I'd say you stick to the same thing, where you only have a couple people can use them each, but you, like, use either a random number generator, or you just think, this seems appropriate to be used by X or Y person.
Yeah, exactly, that.
Yeah, it's not something that everybody can use, because that's no fun. Because some of them have some really good stuff.
Like, we're at the end of the game and Cell still doesn't have any... These chests
Yes?
don't seem worth it, but at the same time, who knows? Oh, when do I plan to go after them? I guess whenever I stumble across them.
At this point, it's more focused on let's get the band back together, and then we can do the odds and ends of getting things later. There are a couple I might step in just because we did that thing about, like, the Coliseum. It has to be all in one video, so I might step in and be like, alright, this is how you get that one there. But otherwise... Oh man, Prismatic Flash, look how great that is.
What was there more to that, or you said you just like you kind of stopped at otherwise?
Otherwise, it's up to Newbie.
Okay. Did you actually say that, or did I cut out?
No, I just stopped.
Okay.
It was more of a trailing off, like, he'll take care of it himself. He's a big boy, he can do this.
I'm gonna feel like a real idiot if there's nothing in this last chest.
Experience. You did get an ether, which is not nothing.
Alright, yeah, he's getting your... What? Is Quetzal... No, Quetzal just has a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
you got the two easy ones, haste and slow, but he still has to learn haste 2, slow 2, and float. Also, or whatever their real names are, I don't know.
Yeah, Setzer... We gave him Seraph, and the last one I don't have. Cataplepus has the bonus health. Seraph has no bonuses, so yes, Cataplepus stays on him. Catty B.
Or, as I like to call him, Shote.
Yeah, but Cataplepus is fun to say.
It is.
It's under box number 4. An
Is
antidote.
it worth it?
Ooh, this is a very nasty setup, actually.
For you or for them?
Well, she deals damage so fast and randomly that it might be hard to keep somebody up unless I take them out fast. I should be able to. Yeah, I always have concerns.
Yep. You did see some pretty substantial damage dealt by Setzer to her. I think he has a Man-Eater equipped.
Oh, right, humanoid enemies.
I think he does. I could be wrong about that one.
No, he does. Gold Needle. I was close.
Yeah.
Alright, so none of those were... Yeah, he has the Man-Eater because it's the best thing that he could use. And he had the instant kill darts before.
Actually, I think the Man-Eater is still a good thing for him to have here.
Yeah, it's better. It gives him magic evasion.
Mm-hmm. Which is not nothing.
Oh, that was fun.
Wasn't it just?
Team Punchy's birds. So I think this will always hit, and I don't think they have much health. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Well, lucky for me. Joke's on you, game.
It's almost like you got something to deal with this.
Still alive. Oh, that's just cute. Doom. Alright, so it's counters with Doom.
Mm-mm. So I think the reason why a lot of the enemies in here are weak to fire is because they're, you know, paintings and portraits and things that are on paper. So fire kind of, you know, not great for them.
Points at the painting. It me. Well, I mean, technically that was actually supposed to be Maria.
Yeah.
Alright, let's,
You know what this means.
yeah, it's time to, make for the portrait in the morning.
Day 2 in the cellar.
Day 2 in House Fort.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the far room is the correct... No. No. This is not the correct room. Oh, which I mean the wrong room. Nice! Nice!
What?
Cool game. Joke's on you, game! I just made a save!
Do.
Ah, okay, here we go. This looks pretty substantial. That... Oh, yeah?
What's up?
Hello, sir. And you are... This must be... Is that... Ozer?
The guy on the ground? Yes. He's a very, very large man.
Did he ever show up in World of Balance?
No.
Okay. Yep, here's Chad. Okay, well, I know many versions of this fight. Alright, well, you have regen, so we can start casting that on people.
Mm-hmm. That's not a bad idea. Set up your buffs.
Alright, Sabin's on protect duty.
If you have anyone who has access to Shell, now is a very good time to cast it.
Oh, I just figured haste was better to start slapping on people.
Absolutely.
Yep, the only person with access to Shell is also a person with haste. Wait, no. Setzer has haste.
He does?
No. No, right. What's it called? Edgar is learning the rank 2s.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the majority of the people that know how to cast Shell are the other mages. And
Oh, it happened.
I believe
Hello,
it was go
sir.
time
Meet
now.
my holy and flame fists.
Mm-hmm. Got it in one.
Yeah, this is gonna be a team of buffers and also Sabin.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, Sabin.
Mm-hmm.
Also, holy shit, Chad. Calm down a bit there, Chad.
Yeah, you already know exactly what you have to do in this whole fight. Is just Sabin tears him up. Everyone else keeps.
Nobody
everyone
actually
else
has
alive.
shell.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to have people on heal duty the whole time.
Yep. Okay. Then we... Yeah, so, for reference, for people who are not in the know, like, very familiar with fights in Final Fantasy, like I am, he, rightfully so, but he do not like Punch Boy.
Yeah, no kidding.
So this is Chad, or Charganook. It's the proper way to pronounce it. Charganook's whole gimmick is it switches between the goddess and the demon mode every now and then. Let's see if I can actually slow him. Whoa! Oh boy! Oh boy! Hey,
Did he use a more powerful move? Yes, he did.
he is vulnerable to slow.
Cool. Yeah, this guy is...
Oh, okay, we're switching. So that lightning flash in the background signifies when the boss changes forms. The goddess mode is highly based around debuffing your party and physical damage. Wow, I just switched right back already.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I went to heal with Sabin because I figured that was the better move. And switching back again.
It's alright.
Huh.
So, unlike... Yeah, no, you're doing alright, actually. You got this. Just
I have a plan.
take it nice and steady. Good call, by the way.
It's, you know, I don't have to ever use it that much, so... I forget it exists.
That could be an issue.
What?
She enticed Edgar.
Oh.
But
There's no status for that?
it's a different kind of thing. I
Does melee
forget if
break
you have to
people?
cast, like, Isuna on him or something, but...
Well, let's find out. I'm gonna remedy him. Alright, he punched himself, so he's fine either way.
What the heck are you fighting? You're fighting a demon, or Newbie is fighting a demon that has possessed a painting. No, he's still going. I don't think, I think you might actually have to knock out Edgar to get him to stop attacking people.
Jesus Christ, it moves fast!
Yeah. Well, you did a lot of damage to it.
But it's also slowed. Alright, I did bad.
Yes, you have done a bad.
Well, no, I actually have control of Edgar again. Oh, that absorbs all the ah, God, I was hoping that would just absorb one cast. It just, I don't know, that change felt real shitty because like it had not. I literally put in the attack command when it was switching. Ah, gotcha. Okay, let's just put this thing up.
You're taking off like 4,000 of its health every hit, so you're doing some damage.
Oof, there's Slash Rain.
Yeah, that's the one I was actually worried about more than anything else. Which is why I was a little worried about you doing Runic, but I think you'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Once he started critting.
Oh.
Yeah, that's spicy 4K.
Yeah, you just don't... Yeah, he only has 30,000 health, so... When you said you're coming in here, I'm like, well, he should be okay if he just attacks the Sabin, but I didn't know if you were going to do that or not.
Hey, I remember that Tweak the Holy in Fire.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Sabin and his burning fists.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, we get a Magicite too out of this. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Double prize.
It's a really good one, too.
Yeah, like Shimi, huh?
It used to be known as Scarlet, I think, in the original
Ooh,
FF3
Scarlet?
SNES translation. I think so, yeah.
Which is usable by Setzer.
Mm-hmm. And also, Realm.
Yeah, we might bench Setzer for a bit. Oh, there it is. Ashimi. Oh, hell yes, Kuraga.
Do you want to learn curing magic? Well, here's your girl for that.
Yeah, we'll slap this on Realm and she'll be good to go after a few fights. Speaking of which, now that we can adjust our party, let's go do a quick roundup and go grab the good boy from the Velt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I overshot the airship.
I do that a lot too.
Come on, let's go! Change party members. Actually, I'm leaving somebody here. Team Blonde.
You mean most of the team? Yeah.
Alright, now for the fun part where I try to remember where the Velt is. Well, I haven't checked any of this upper... Actually, I haven't checked any of this upper continent. This might just be free reign to go and explore.
You also haven't checked that thing that's right in the middle of the Serpent Trench that you flew over.
That's the tower.
True, but you should still check it.
Okay. Is this the Velt?
You are directly above the Velt.
Okay.
Or at least you were.
Oh, yep. I just need to land, and then there's the music.
Music.
Alright, time for a small session of Velt.
Very small session, hopefully.
We're not actually Velting anything, we are just getting the Velt boy. Of course, like, you know, the first thing I get into a counter with has to be fucking World of Ruin enemies.
Mm-hmm.
They could... Oh! Hey! Hit him.
Yeah, so one of your other party members that you meet tells you that Gao is here, but otherwise, no one really mentions where Gao is.
Yeah, I mean, I figured as much that Gao would just be on the Velt.
Yeah, where would Gao go if everyone split up? He'd go back to the Velt. He doesn't have any other ties, so...
Okay, now let's actually...
Put Realm in?
Yeah. We're gonna make a proper party involving Realm. Are you the de-equip person? Yes.
Yes, he is. Just so you know, you do have Gao's other Magicite that he can use.
Oh,
because
yeah.
you got Fenrir from
Thing.
when you helped out Terra.
I haven't actually explored the Blackjack yet.
This is not the Blackjack.
Falcon.
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 Yeah.
Oh, Gao, you're gonna make this hard to get out, aren't you?
Probably.
Why not just put everybody in the same room?
You can also just talk to him and then, you know, leave the thing immediately after you put your 4 people together.
There's no shop on this?
No.
Aw.
So, Setzer's thing had a lot of commodities and stuff, and that was one of the reasons why Daryl was able to beat him every time, is that his ship was really weighed down. Hers isn't.
Who gave this child a knife?
So that regal ground she's gone on is also actually very good, but you should really try the Moogle suit just once.
Feels though there's an alternative mode to why you're telling me to use it. Other than the stats are very good on it.
You will see. You will see. Let's just go with that.
Actually, this regal
It is
gown-
nothing bad, I promise.
This regal gown is...
Really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Do rods give boosts to spells a la FF2?
I don't believe so, but you can at least break them for, you know, tons of damage.
Okay. And we're just gonna just slap Lakshmi on her and be done with it. You know your job.
Yeah, the whole thing about the rods is that either you can have them whack enemies with a rod, and then it'll cast a Thera or whatever kind of raw spell it is, or you can snap them and cast a very powerful fire or lightning or ice spell. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, like, this is the personality that Realm should have. She's just... Did you really think I was gonna die before you, you idiot?
Yeah, she's very rude.
Yeah, she's rude, not... You know... other stuff. Vulgar, there we go. There's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
Can you talk to these boys? No. What about these boys?
So if you come here with anyone but Realm, he won't snap out of it. You have to bring her.
Oh, okay. Somebody wants a ton of money. I care not. Priceless treasure at the top. I assume it's Magicite.
There's some good stuff here. This is not a place you want to be right now, though.
Yeah, there we go. There's my sign right there. You're not gonna make it without magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait until I have more of my magic team back.
Yeah. You actually have a good chunk of magic people, but you don't have quite, like, the super top-tier stuff right now.
I mean, we got Strago, we got Celis, Realm will be a good healer, but I'd probably want to wait until, you know, Terra.
Yeah. Speaking of, why don't you go talk to her?
Try and, like, thread the needle on this. Bam!
Now. I will say before you do this, you might want to fight a couple fights to make sure Realm learns a cure spell or two.
You know, that's not a bad idea.
It won't take long. It's times 25 and times 16 for the first two things.
Okay, I see. Good.
You see why I told you to put on the Moogle thing?
Yep.
Okay.
It's probably just better to put on the Regal gown now.
It is. It totally is. That's why I say just put it on for a little bit.
I don't even remember where I got the Regal. Yeah, I kind of had that moment of like, wait, no, I got Realm. What? I was like super confused for a moment.
You got the regal gown in the crypt, by the way. I keep doing that in the tomb, not tome.
In FF14, there is a because you know it's an MMO and they have like the endgame currency stuff. They're all called tombstones.
Okay.
Because they're like there's this whole lore thing about like the ancient like people who were really good with magic and stuff like that, and they learned how to imbue, like pretty much they learned how to make fucking floppy disks, and that's what the tombstones are. So like you trade these to people because it's information and you get gear out of it. Everybody fucking calls them tombstones. Because it's like one letter fucking off.
Exactly. And it's easier to say.
No. You know, because I know things, you make a good point of be careful flying around the airship like that.
I wasn't going to say anything because you had actually said it yourself. Like, yeah, you know, if you just fly around a while, you run into him, and then you started flying around. It was just.
I would have laughed. I would have tried.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is he really rough?
He can be pretty darn rough.
Okay. I
Like,
mentioned he's in
if you're
14,
not prepared,
right?
he can wipe you pretty quickly.
He's in 14. He is the first boss of one of the 24-man dungeons. It's really good. You fight him on an airship.
There are a lot of hunts and stuff in later Final Fantasies that allude to Doomgaze because you always fight them on an airship or something. So it's nice that they keep bringing that stuff back.
Just sucks that all we're getting are like the... If I fight in the plains, all we're getting are like the 1 AP fights. Oh yeah, here's our good friend. No, this is the same friend. I just recognize the name Donovan. I'm like, ah, my friend. Okay, there we go. We have Kira.
Yeah, it only takes, I think, 7 AP for her to learn it, so it's not that big.
And just drop a save.
Yep.
Also, drop a heal. And she is pretty much glued to Lakshmi until she learns Kiraya.
Yes.
Dog.
There are a couple more, maybe 1 or 2 more Magicite that she can... Magicite that she can use later on, but those are more endgame ones. So for right now, her learning how to cast Kiraga is huge.
Wait, this isn't right. This isn't right at all. That's the free bed.
Yeah, free bed. It's a good bed.
Get bed.
Get equipped with a good night's sleep.
I've been having a weird thing happening lately. Oh no, Katrina's gone.
A lot of people are gone.
Dwayne, what did you do? Half these kids are just like, Katrina's gone. Oh. Oh, I've been getting like pretty decent night's sleep. At least for me, I'm a very big night owl.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been getting like 6 or more hours of sleep, and I just wake up feeling like shit.
I feel terrible for you. See, I think it's your body going from you're so exhausted you're not tired to just being tired. Oh man, that dog's going places.
I will say this, like a broken record, but it's like it's good to see these things when they crop up, because it's really fun seeing them in 3D and everything. But Humbaba is actually in 14 as well. They made like an enemy type that is the Humbaba model.
Yeah.
And I think there is a fate that is actually just Humbaba. Actually, How much do your burning fists do to Humbaba? They're good.
Since he's using two
Oh, piss.
claw weapons, it's probably better for him just to punch the whole time.
Yeah, I forgot to slap relics on Realm.
She's fine.
Let's see how much you do with Lazara. Alright, wait, what does Lakshmi... not gonna worry about
Lakshmi is a huge heal.
Okay.
Normally I'd say, just figure it out, but since it's a one-time use per fight, no. I'm not gonna fool
Oh,
around.
it's one time per fight?
You can only use an Esper one time per fight.
Oh.
So
Hey!
Oh.
I see he's upgraded his moveset.
Oh yeah. Actually, he had Thundaga in the previous fight, it just has a very rare chance of using it.
I don't want to ruin it, but that's a bad idea. Humbaba stank. Uh-oh!
Oh no, what's going on? Okay, good. It didn't knock away the important person.
Terra and the brothers. She's here and she's mad. Alright, what's damage?
So Terra, much like Edgar, just randomly equips herself with whatever the best thing she can use is from your stuff.
Hell yeah. Did she ever learn bio? No, okay.
No, the only people in your party that can learn bio are Mog and Setzer. It's okay though, because she's Terra.
And she's in trance.
Yeah, she's in Esper form, so she's gonna do some work.
And it definitely feels like his damage has gone down. They may have toned it
made him
down
a
after.
little bit weaker because you're only using 3 people as opposed to 4.
Yeah.
He still has some nasty moves though.
That is an interesting point. Apparently, Humbaba shows up in the Epic of Gilgamesh to keep the everything going.
Well, you figured out the fight.
Alright, that's spicy move. If I had sketched him,
Yeah.
would he have used 1,000 Needles?
He probably would have. Actually, sketching bosses is pretty hard.
Right. Sketching can fail. I always forget that. It feels like the kind of thing that shouldn't. Alright.
Yeah, him using 1,000 Needles, that's his strongest move.
Whew.
Well done, by the way.
Yeah. It wasn't actually too hard. That was one of the things, like, that is, again, one of those last memories I have of the first time playing this. It was like, I remember getting the airship, I remember going back to Terra, and that's like one of my last memories. I just remember that fight maybe being hard.
A really nice touch that the SNES version does is that one of the kids, when they were all saying they're scared, says, "Oh, it came back again."
That's
So
good.
she's done that before.
God, I was like, as I was saying, I'm like, just don't say love. And it's love.
For someone who doesn't really understand all this emotion stuff and is still learning it, that's pretty big.
You know, it's the fifth element.
It is kind of cheesy, yeah, but...
There, you're not just gonna like fly off like we have the airship parked right outside.
She's been able to transform, or not intentionally not transform into an Esper for like a year. She's probably blowing off excess energy.
I mean,
Also, it looks really cool.
She hasn't been fighting, so like, she hasn't been getting AP, right?
Sure.
They're just gone.
Yeah, they got blown back to the airship.
They're dead.
Well, yeah, that's actually probably a good point. I think Setzer and Celis got blown into the water. They're probably dead. Oh, Realm, not Setzer. My fault.
Well, that's 3? 4. It's 4 people.
Yeah, you got 4 people in one video.
Yeah. There's a good time to cut a video.
Mm-hmm.